Rashad, why you didn't
Anyways,
hit me up?
Rashad. Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
But she wants that money too, because it's like I think it was like, they, even though they're buying the franchise for 350 million, I think to move it's like 70 million. Versus like if you do an expansion team, you have to pay 250 million dollars. So she really wants that 180 million dollars. But as an expansion franchise, you got to wait a whole nother long, as opposed to just buying a team that already exists and moving it 2 years later. So she's trying to get the most money out of it, but it's a power trip, bro. Like, stop killing the vibes, bro. Like, let's just move. You're going to get your money regardless. Look how Kathy's dealing with players for grievances. 100%, man. So, but yeah, as you guys know, or if you might not have known, okay, the camera is going off again. So we are going to the laptop camera for the rest of the stream. We're just going to do that. But yeah, as some of you guys might know, Kennedy, the Kennedy that's now in there, RFK, he has been pushing for a while to get rid of all unhealthy food choices if you're on food stamps. If you're on food stamps, you don't need to be eating no junk food. If you're on food stamps, you don't need to be eating the affordable stuff to stretch out your food stamps if you got food stamps to feed a family of 4. They officially have approved that and passed that into effect right now. So it's pretty much saying poor people can't afford the luxury of getting ice cream. Poor people can't afford the luxury of getting snacks or sweets, whatever the case might be. Zero said that's great. I don't think it's great that you're forcing people to eat something just because they can't afford something. Healthy, it's expensive to eat healthy.
Since my confirmation, our department has encouraged states to think differently and creatively about how to solve the many health issues facing Americans. One way is by not allowing taxpayer-funded benefits to be used to purchase unhealthy items like soda, candy, and other junk food. The number one purchase by SNAP recipients is sugary drinks. SNAP is a supplemental nutrition program meant to provide health food benefits to low-income families to supplement their grocery budget so they can afford the nutritious food essential to health and well-being. That is the stated purpose of the SNAP program. The law states it, and President Trump's USDA plans to deliver on it alongside our partners at HHS. So today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado. This is in addition to the waivers we've already signed for Iowa, Indiana, and others across the country. I continue to encourage states to be laboratories of innovation. Think through how you can promote healthy families and healthy communities. And because of our historic partnership, USDA and HHS, and the visionary leadership of the governors here with us today and of the states represented by the signings, we are doing something about it. These SNAP waivers are just one piece of the MAHA effort. We work so closely together to encourage voluntary commitments to remove artificial food dyes, among other things, from our food supply. And together we are crafting sensical dietary guidelines for Americans that prioritize whole, healthy, and nutritious foods.
So yeah, my thing is, sugar is just about as addictive as drugs. Like, the dopamine you get from sugar is like the same dopamine you get from a lot of the other kind of crazy stuff. You can't just cut off people's sugar. So it's like, okay, we want to make America more healthy. We want to cut down on all the diseases and things of that sort that come from the foods. You can't just take the foods. You can't just up and take the foods. Big Nay was handing. Fresh off the WWE, huh? But yeah. You can't just take people's sweets and delightful treats. You can't just, we're going to take this. Y'all need to be healthy. Folks going to tweak out. It's going to be an ugly transitional period to get to the healthy. I don't know, bro. Hold on. No one's citing sugar. You just can't use food stamps. That's how it's going to be. But it's just like, but the whole point of it is kind of like soft. It's soft rolling out, getting rid of it altogether, in my opinion. That's what I see this as. We're gonna take it from the poor people first, and then we're gonna take it from like everybody else. Because the president, right, is known before he was president as like this successful millionaire businessman and things of that sort. That Joker, he shaped like dang Mr. Krabs with his shell off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's not a money thing. It's not like only the people in the hood is obese and out of shape and got all these diseases and stuff. It's rich people. Like you see all the time a rapper or entertainer or something like that eating noodles, eating McDonald's. We in the drive-thru. I still eat at McDonald's. They brag about I still eat McDonald's. I still eat Waffle House. Yeah. So it's like it's not just a low income thing. It's I think obviously habits started off by low income and sugar is so addictive that you can't quit. So all I'm saying with this is I don't know how they're gonna do it, bro. It's like the USDA messed up, and now they've had to sit in it since 2000 for the last 30 years. They had to sit in it. You say it's not about that? I think it's about that. I think they are soft rolling, changing everybody's diet because they've just messed up the health of so many people. Even though some people might be like, oh, well, they still want that for Medicaid and everything like that. Second, it's disingenuous to say people use food stamps only to buy sugar. 100%. 100%. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like me and Zero said earlier, if I have food stamps, say I have $200, $300 worth of food stamps this month, right? And I have myself and 3 kids. So it's 4 of us. 4 people I gotta feed. It's about $300 to feed us. I'm pushing 300 if I get healthy meals, healthy meal prep, everything like that for the whole month. If I get some sweet stuff, sugary, stuff that's gonna spoil my appetite, so I don't have to eat a full meal and eat a full balanced diet, everything like that. Say it cut me down $50 to $250. I still have $50 to spare just in case I need to use a food stamp. Or, man, see, I don't want to, sound federal, but if I need to do what I need to do with that other $50, if you know, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case might be. And so a lot of people are going to do that. They're going to cut that extra $50 for health and go, okay, we're going to go frozen dinners, this and that, because that's cheaper than us just going full meal prep with my full $300. I want to be able to spend $250, feed the whole family for the couple weeks, and then still have 50 left over to do whatever I need to do with that. If you know, you know. So I say all that to say yes. A lot of people who use food stamps will buy a lot of unhealthy foods. Let me see. Buy some fruits if you want sugar. That's crazy. Fruit is expensive in a mug, bro. Fruit salad. I feel like I'm having a grown-up conversation. I ain't having like a grown-up conversation in a minute. Fruit salad is expensive than a mug. And if you make fruit salad, like you got to finish that. Like all the fresh produce and stuff, you got to finish that in like 5 days. Like that's crazy, bro. And it'd be $15. It'd be $15. You got to finish it in 5 days. If I get this sugary thing, I could throw it in the freezer. I could eat it whenever I want. I could get me a pack of Snickers little ice cream, throw it in the freezer. It's August 4th. I could go back to it December 15th for a Christmas party. Bring it out. Feed it to my guests, man. They had this one lady with 4 shopping carts with none but sweets. That's ridiculous. Let me see what they said. It's okay we have food that's recalled because of this and that, and that's not addressed properly still. No, 100%. 100%. But like I said, bro, I feel like the food department really just messed up. And they messed up 30 years ago. But did they mess up or did they do it on purpose? They did it on purpose. I want to say they didn't know it was going to get this bad, but they had to know they did it this bad. They did it on purpose. I don't know. They just messed up our health, bro. For 3 decades, dog. How many of y'all done lost some folks to some stuff, man? You know what I'm saying? Diseases. It was on purpose. There you have it. We all done lost people these last 30 years over the foods that they put out, sent to us and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, but it's like I think zero doesn't think that this is the soft launching of taking away all the stuff. I do though. I think it's the soft launching of them trying to Michelle Obama this thing. What I think of who you think benefits? Oh, Big Pharma. Oh, yeah. 100%. We all sick. If we all sick, we all constantly gonna be in the thing, man. We all always sick. It's sad, man. I don't want to diabetes, etc. 100%. I don't want to spend too much time on it because I feel like I end up getting a little emotional things of that sort. This was something, man.
Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.